Welcome to the Cube Command Podcast. My name is Thomas Savoia.
And I'm Nick.
And this is the podcast where you can chill with me and Nick as we talk about the news, reviews, and other things in the gaming, pop culture, and movie industry. The Cube Command Podcast is produced by Savoia Studios and is part of the Savoia Media Network. To find our show and many other shows produced by Savoia Studios, just go to savoiamedia.com. All right, Nick. You've been playing a little game recently called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You've probably heard of it. I don't know. It's a small indie title.
What's it called again?
It's called ARMS.
ARMS?
Essentially.
ARMS 2.0?
Yeah. ARMS 2. I mean, that's might be what Quick Play ends up being. For those of you that are out of the loop or haven't been keeping up, Smash Ultimate has, like 6 more DLC characters on the way. The recent one, yeah, it's very exciting, and we've had a bunch of time to try her out. But Min Min hails from the franchise ARMS, which is a very peculiar fighting game on the Nintendo Switch. It's just released.
It was one of the first games that came on the Switch when it was released.
Yeah, it was up there with Mario Odyssey in terms of release time.
One of those groups. All right.
Yeah, it was like I think it was 2017, and then they stopped supporting it like not even a year later. I don't even think I got a whole year of support. It was.
I saw it, but I was just like, I'm good.
It was.
It seemed like it was more like a party game. Which
a 1v1 party game.
You don't mind it.
A 1v1 party game.
It felt like more like a long distance version of Bomberman.
What?
Hand-to-hand combat. Like I'm trying to picture. I'm picturing how Bomberman gameplay was, and then I'm picturing ARMS gameplay.
Where it's like chaotic.
Completely different, yeah, in a sense like that.
I guess so. I mean, it's definitely like you have to keep your distance from your opponent. I can kind of see it like in Bomberman, you have to like stay at one side of the stage. You're both like super powered with your
6
like
feet.
Bombs. Yeah. Yeah, exactly 6 feet.
6 feet, guys.
Maintain that social distancing. Which is exactly what Min Min does. She social distances herself. Min Min is very good at that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what ARMS is. It's like the characters have like, well, they have arms, right? But they're not like you and me,
arms.
Right? Yeah, no, oh boy. But like on the contrary, you know, different from our very dull and uninteresting arms, they have like freaking noodles and paper mache squigglies or whatever. Like Slinky from Toy Story. Seen Toy Story, right? Little indie title.
Slinky was the OG ARMS player. He chuck his whole body at you.
Yo, yeah, you chuck his whole like bottom half. You know, he was useful. Unfortunately, they couldn't get a deal with Disney to put Slinky in ARMS. That would be amazing.
This opportunity.
That'd be kind of wild, you know. There's a lot of characters who could probably fit into ARMS. Like you just mentioned earlier before the podcast, we were talking about Sonic the Werehog.
Oh yeah, with the stretchy arms. I was like, that would actually kind of fit if they somehow collaborated with that.
I don't know how I feel about that, honestly.
I know, right? You just be like, oh, Sonic here? Wait a minute. Wait, this is the Werehog. No.
Out of all the reps. No, it's crazy. You just like, I don't know. I don't think I'll be very good at it because it's like, you have to like wait for the arm to go off and then retract before you can like throw another one or like, I know like you're moving in between it, but it just, I don't think it seemed for me. It seemed like there was like a lot of pre-planning involved for a fighting game, you know, a lot of trapping, which is kind of what Min Min's good at. Because, you know, when they announced that the new character was going to be from ARMS, everyone's like, oh, wait, but Springman's already an assist trophy.
Yeah, it was like, wait, he might be able to get in there. Maybe.
Yeah, they're like, is he going to be the first assist trophy promoted like during the span of one game? Because the rest of the ARMS cast was either a Mii costume or they were Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you know? Min Min comes in to break that Spirit rule. That, you know, Sakurai never technically said that a Spirit locks a character. So, given that the Spirits replace trophies, I can kind of see how people would think that.
I could see it.
I mean, I don't know. but it's just a PNG image. I don't
Yeah.
think that would deconfirm them. You know, because
It was like it still had a potential to come in, which hyped everyone up. When Sakurai was explaining why he chose Min Min, apparently the producer of Arms was actually saying that the guy, the blue-haired Green Man, he's
yeah,
not even the main character. He said that pretty much all of them are considered the main character.
yeah, it's
So it was
like
like, oh, okay. So anybody really could have been in there. But
that's
they chose
actually kind
Min
of
Min.
funny because he's like the most basic dude, and
Mm-hmm.
Smash has kind of a history of choosing like the vanilla guy as like the rep. Look at like Ryu and Terry and whatever.
Ew, yeah. What you mean vanilla? What you
I mean,
mean?
like
Ryu isn't vanilla.
the
You
poster
see
boy.
here.
Look at Marth. Look at Marth. Ain't nobody knew what Fire Emblem was, but they threw Marth in for like every
You're
game.
right.
And look at
You're
that.
right. I didn't know what Fire Emblem was. I still don't. I
You
didn't know it
still
was
don't.
medieval.
Yo, Fire Emblem's been in the West for like what, 20 years?
Beats me, bro. I haven't seen it my whole life.
Regardless of what rules Min Min was breaking, she basically like represents the whole game because
Mm-hmm.
like the character herself feels like she was just picked up and plunked right into Smash Brothers. Like straight up, the physics that her arms, how they retract, how she like jumps, how she faces the opponent, it all looks ripped straight from Arms. And Sakurai's team's always been pretty good at that, making a character feel like they're right from the source material.
How did you feel about the trailer? I felt like the trailer acknowledged her pretty well.
Trill's alright.
It was interesting. It was like, we saw Captain Falcon and Kirby in a ramen shop eating it. And we saw the person in the back. I didn't know who that was. I never played Arms. And then it switched over to the stadium with all the other Arms characters just duking it out. And they had us in the first half with Springman getting the invitation. It was like, oh, dang, he got it. And then he just got sucker punched in the face.
It was too easy.
It was way too easy. I was like, no, it's too short. We still got 2 minutes left.
Everyone starts smacking the crap out of each other for this letter. It's hilarious. Because forget, like, what was it? Ninjara got it, and they made, like, a big deal about it, and then everyone freaking, like, dogpiled him.
Yeah, like, Ninjara had, like, it for the longest time, and I was surprised, like, wait, he's dodging everybody. It might be him. Oh, he got sucker punched, too.
Wasn't it Min Min punched him? Or something?
Wasn't the one with the hair? The hair on?
Oh, you're right. It was Twintel, yeah.
Her? She punched him? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Twintel just, like, whacked him with her hair, and then they're fighting over it, and then Min Min, gets out of the ramen shop and starts, like, throwing hands.
Friggin'
Arms.
Captain Falcon was just slurping that ramen.
Forget it.
Min Min looked like she was agitated by him. She's like, hurry up.
They pulled the same stuff with the Terry trailer. All the Fatal Fury and King of Fighters characters were like trying to catch the letter.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And Terry gets it. But they kind of reversed it where it was like the main guy or the box art guy was the one who ended up like getting punched first and then he lost it.
That was pretty good though.
They got a lot of interesting characters. I don't think I would have complained, getting over the initial, it's Arms, since we never played it. But
yeah, so like we really didn't really care, but it just would have been fun. Just whoever it is, still would have played them.
Yeah, same amount of hype, no matter which character it was.
To be honest,
but it ended up being Min Min, and she works perfectly fine. Mm-hmm. I don't know what her basic attributes are.
Speaking about that,
yeah,
talk about that moveset.
All right, so
talk about that moveset, buddy.
She went kerplunk right into Smash Brothers straight from Arms. She brings the range with her, tenfold.
A lot of range. You thought Byleth had the range?
No. No, actually, yeah, Byleth was like the ranged character out of Fighter Pass 1, but she just got blown right out of the water directly coming into Fighter Pass 2. I mean, it was like 6 or 7 units. I was doing it in the training room. A unit is about the width of like one Mario, right? So, freaking Min Min is 7 Marios across this. That's like that's more than center stage, actually.
Honestly, it's center stage and then some.
Yeah, if you go on a battlefield, you throw one you'll throw like one regular punch, it'll probably bring you center stage. Throw one front smash, that thing is almost going to the ledge. 10 units if you're using the dragon breath thing, if you press the button again. 10 units, because that's a long laser. You know?
Edge guarding at its finest.
Exactly. It's so terrifying. Her edge guarding's insane.
It's so good.
That ring thing
So good.
can like angle it downward. I know you love that.
I do. That's actually my favorite
Oh yeah?
version of the arm, next to the freaking, like, I'm gonna call it a wrecking ball. I know it has
It's
another
kind of what
name.
it
I
is.
just call it because it looks like a wrecking ball to me.
It's kind of what it is.
Electro ball, and like that.
Do you like the damage output or the knockback for the ring?
The ring, it's like it's used just to rack up damage, and like for people who jumps a lot to try and get over Min, that's why I like using it because it does a little
Loop-de-loop.
round shape to like cover it. So that's why I like using it. It's not bad. The knockback is okay. It's just a little bit.
I find it to be a lot quicker than the other ones, which is why I have a little trouble using it. Cause it's like I'm so used to like the dragon and the wrecking ball, where it's like I keep forgetting that like it has a tiny bit of cooldown compared to the others.
That's what I was practicing on. I noticed with the dragon though, there's sometimes that like the little antenna things, it'll like either spark or be like on fire. Have you noticed that?
The antennas. What do you mean?
On the dragon, like the little ear things that like on it'll start to like flare up.
I think there's a cooldown for the laser, isn't it? Like the supercharged laser as opposed to the regular laser. Because there's like a whole Twizzler laser, you know?
Yeah. I didn't, because I was looking, I was like, why is it glowing? I didn't know. I don't know if like it does it automatically, like how like Wario's waft is, like you don't really know. It doesn't have like a little meter or anything. It just, yeah.
I saw something on Twitter mentioning the like how the dragons keep like a charge or something, but I don't remember what it said, like what it does. You're right, like there is things in like pertaining to the character that Sakurai intentionally, I'm guessing, left out to let us discover for ourselves. Maybe he did mention it and then we just forgot, because that was a long presentation. That was like half an hour.
Yeah, we were just amazed by the range.
Yeah.
You know, freaking Min just being center stage and then just still edge guarding you for some reason.
That's like she brings the kill power with her with that range, you know?
Yeah. Like the dragon does just enough damage even without the laser.
Yo, but with that laser, that thing kills so early.
You can tilt it up or down.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Characters like Bowser, DK, Mario, Luigi, maybe not Luigi, but you know, the characters that have to recover low if they want to snap the ledge, they're gonna have a hard time with this character.
Ryu just freaking got demolished in the trailer. Sakurai treated him so badly, but I can't get mad.
Ken, I don't think Ken has it much easier, dude.
Can't get either.
Terry's
only
actually
one I think
alright.
is Terry, yeah. If you can do the invincible one, I think you're fine.
Well, not just that, he can recover high with the power dunk.
I forget that.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. It was working fine with me. But she like can combo the arms too, like to get to that position we were just talking about where she can kill with the laser off stage. She can actually combo into that just by pressing, you know, one of the dragons and then combo into different. It's just 2 hits. That's all it takes.
Honestly,
I don't know how I feel about that. It's like all it takes is 2 hits. You could lose your stock like that.
I mean, Hero's the same way.
I know. That's Hero. I don't know. She's very hard to get used to, because a lot of times you see the clips on Twitter and it's like, oh, anyone can do that. It's like, no, you have to be in certain. Some of them are certain situations. Some of them require extensive knowledge on the character, lots of practicing.
Yeah,
and some of them can be accidents too.
You can't spam Min. They made sure you can't do that because there's a delay. There's an opening when both arms are like out.
I mean, technically, let's be honest, you can spam it, but should you spam it?
You the aerial ring one, you can try a little bit.
It's the thing. It's Min forces you to actually think about how you're going to approach. Sometimes when I approach with a very fast character, I just kind of go on autopilot and let my muscle memory, like, you know, get me in there. with Min Min, you actually have to think about how your opponent's gonna, you know, come at you, because if you're fighting a Min Min, it's like you can't just rush in there. That's not gonna work. Even through the air, like you'll get rejected by the ring. You have to actually study how your opponent is approaching you and think about, okay, are they gonna come in through the ground or are they gonna throw a fist at me through the air? So if she throws it in the air, you can kind of run under her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then she's also
like
got
bait
the
her
falling
to
punch.
use that second arm.
Yeah. Yeah, bait her, yeah. Baiting is going to be really helpful against Min Min. But playing as her, it's a whole nother story.
You get the feel of extending your arm. Boy,
Yeah.
I feel like you want to stretch, just play Min Min.
Yeah, I never want to stretch. Hurts too much. And now a quick word from our sponsor. Nick, have you ever heard of Blueberry?
Blueberry, what's that?
Well, it's only one of the most respected media hosting sites out there, with a customizable audio player, media validation, and unlimited downloads.
Wow, does it have free technical support?
Yes.
Is it optimized to work with WordPress for easy blog posts?
Yes.
Does it require third-party sites to access?
No.
Is it spelled with a B and an L and a U and a BRRY?
Yes.
With affordable hosting packages and detailed statistics, Blueberry must be the best podcast hosting service for me.
Yeah, well, wait a second. How'd you know that? I didn't say that.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Use our promo code CubeCommand to get your first month of hosting free. I thought like her some of her punches were like gonna be a little meatier at 0%. Like I thought maybe the dragon will like hurt more at 0%, but it does like a fair amount.
Range, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's great. It's lovely. Cooldown for them though, it's noticeable. For running speed, let's just say it's faster than Cineroar.
Anything's faster than
Byleth, you're
Cineroar.
good. Anything faster than Byleth is fine.
She's
I'm
not
being honest.
she's not slow. She's got a decent dash.
Yeah, she's not bad at all.
Her airspeed, I didn't expect it to be great or anything. It's kind of what I expected from. And it's they actually give her some aerial drift when you're doing arms in the air. You know, throwing the punch, you get less airspeed, but you can drift a little bit back and forth. I noticed.
Yeah.
But I'm less confident hitting people in the air with those things.
Yeah, because you gotta time it. Like, because I was so used to playing Byleth by now, I thought I could use arms kind of like the Lance, but it's not like that at all.
It's slower.
Yeah, because the Lance is literally the whole thing, even the staff itself. But for the arms, the hitbox is literally at the fist. It's not even in the arms. That's the thing. So you actually have to aim for it, otherwise you're gonna get punished.
Not only that, but it clashes with literally anything. Like if there's
That's
a projectile, it'll clash with it. Yeah, but I expected like her to be able to punch through projectiles, but the fact that you can block her fist with projectiles makes her approaches against like aerial approaches against someone like Young Link.
Yeah.
She can't do it because he just throws a boomerang and she can't really throw a punch at him.
Nope. Oh, speaking about that, she does have a reflect.
She does, yeah. You have to
That's
be on the
her.
ground for it.
It's her up smash. It's weird, right?
That's
Her up smash
I
is
mean,
reflect.
Ness and Lucas have reflective smashes. It's not
That's
really
cool,
like
though.
unheard
That's a
of.
forward smash.
Yeah, but it's not unheard of to have a smash attack that has a secondary property.
Hers is just odd. Up smash that they chose.
I don't know if they gave Fox that kind of reflector. I mean, I don't think it would be that weird. You know,
It will be too fast.
too fast.
If that was his up smash, that would be way too fast.
Isn't it the same
You
thing?
just spam that. I don't think. I think his is faster than Min Min's. Pretty sure.
Oh, I know hers is pretty fast. You can like combo. You can use combos with it, like down
down
tilt
smash is
to
fast.
up smash. You know. But it's hard to chain any of her tilts into the arms because she has like, you know, standard tilts, you know, like she has like a kick and like a slide and like an up air that's just a regular kick. Yeah, it's pretty standard stuff, right? But then like you throw in her specials and her A moves into the mix and she's like, her feel is a completely different character, like the way her moves work. Like she can use like the smash attacks in the air, and she doesn't have a side B kind of. It's more just a better version of her regular B or her regular A.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of her aerials and ground moves, like even like she can do the Mega Man thing where she can like use her neutral as she's walking. They all kind of feel the same for good reason. Because like she just kind of throws punches out, you know. That's her thing. She's from ARMS. I mean, they gave her different weapons to use. But
Yeah, and with each of them, you got to have a certain play style,
yeah,
which is good.
yeah. So okay, let's go over the weapons then. What weapons did they give her?
They gave her the ring, which is
Right.
good for ledge guarding and for aerials. There's the little loop around to come back like a boomerang.
Trades.
And we have your personal favorite, the wrecking ball. I'll call it that.
Gigantic
Giant
hurt
fist.
ball. It's the hurt ball, I guess.
The hurt ball. Get Doria with long range.
It's kind of what it feels like. Yeah, that thing packs a punch. I could play an entire game with that and be satisfied.
Its aerial hurts. It feels like
Yeah.
a front smash.
It's a great edge guarding tool. If you time it right.
It's slow. It's not fast like the other one. It's slow because there's kind of like pace yourself with it.
Like it has less range, is what I found.
Yeah.
Because the ring one, you know, it's the light attack essentially. It covers this huge swirling area, and then, but you know, it doesn't really knock you back at all. It just kind of interrupts you at best. Yeah. But the ball is the heavy one, where it's like it just shoomed, like, you know, it's pretty direct. You know, has a pretty clean line of sight. That's it. But man, if it connects, that thing connects.
Yeah, that's. You better hope you're shielding, or your shield isn't like low.
I think it breaks.
It will penetrate it.
And then it's got the dragon.
I'm not a fan of the twin dragon.
Well,
I'm really not. I don't know. It's just because when you do it, you gotta charge them up. You can't. It's hard to charge both of them up.
Well, you can just use them as standard.
Mental state yet. I memorized it. Like, oh, I gotta hold it. I gotta hold this one too. Like
because of her down B, you know, she can switch. It allows her to switch her left one, right, or her right one. And you use the A to you know, control her left one, and the B to control her right, just like in ARMS. So what it means is you can do the twin dragons, but you're gonna have to like do a front smash with A and then press it again to do the laser, and do a front smash with B to do the laser again, and like that's like 4 inputs for all that. Which isn't really that hard, but at the end of the day, you're just like you're just like mashing those buttons, you know, and it's like it can kind of get hard to get into a rhythm with that, because it requires so much, like, you know, intense button presses.
When I say that I play Ryu and I consider them in the hard, for inputs like that, that's kind of difficult.
Yeah, well, with Ryu,
I was able to memorize them just fine, those inputs. Sure ones and stuff, but minimums is just Jesus crazy. You gotta like input it just right, otherwise the laser doesn't come out. You're just like, well, oh well.
Even then, you got to remember which one you're using, because they have different lasers. Like the B one, what is the B one? The one with the weaker laser,
I think.
And then the A is the one with the
oh no, I feel like the A should be the weaker one. So it's like the main one, and the B one is a secondary. So this is more of a special button.
Either way, they both have like different properties despite looking the same.
Yeah.
But you can cancel them. Like you were showing me earlier, like you can like throw one out and immediately throw another one, or throw one behind you and then throw one in front of you, like,
which is good, yeah. If you're like doing a double the match and you're down, you can definitely do that. They're both on the separate ends.
It's pretty
good. Yeah, especially like if someone's jumping over and they land behind you, if you don't already throw the other one, you can throw that hand out and hit them from back, which I keep forgetting. I mean, she did just come out, so I can't really get mad at that.
There's a learning curve, obviously, with her. I think that the whole like being able to combo her two arm punches, it's pretty helpful because I think like it plays really well into the Smash, rock paper scissors thing because she's from a fighting game too, right? You can throw out a punch. If you can bank money on them shielding again, so you can throw another punch out and hope to break their shield, or you can maybe bank on them dropping their shield and either throw a punch at them, or maybe like use the laser or something. If they are still shielding, you can either throw the punch to break their shield if you got the heavy, or you can, cancel the first punch and go in for a grab, because you got that tether grab range.
Pretty much.
So there's definitely like a lot of like, you have to be able to predict your opponent really well to play Min because there's so much risk reward.
Nope, I never risk run on playing.
Yeah, right.
I'm getting slapped around when playing Min now.
Well, it depends on who you fight.
Yep.
You want to go against heavies. Going up against projectile users and fast characters like Pichu and Young Link, it's not going to be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You fought any?
How do you feel about the soundtracks that they released? Also with the DLC character.
I'll be honest.
They released 18.
18?
18.
I thought it was like 10.
We got 18 from it.
Oh. Oh, I've only really ever heard the original ARMS like theme. I actually didn't go and listen to a lot of them.
I think the one they used for the trailer, either that was from, because I'm looking at the list right now. It's either ARMS Grand Prix official theme song or it was Ramen Bowl. It was one of those that used for Min.
Probably ARMS Grand Prix. That's what I'm banking on.
Most likely. I didn't get a chance to listen to it either, but I mean, just like subconsciously, I'm pretty sure that they're good soundtracks. I mean, especially if they release 18. I mean, that's a pretty good handful that a lot of people do like.
That's true. They've been pretty good with music, What was it, King of Fighters? They dropped like almost 100 tracks or something like that. It was crazy.
You're being generous. There we go.
It's pretty good they put that MP3 functionality with Ultimate where it's like, you could just turn off the system and listen to music. That's cool.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I do it on car rides sometimes. I'll just...
You mean to tell me I can listen to my Sonic music? I can listen to Crush 40?
Yeah, you can listen to all the Sonic music or the Mario music or Donkey Kong or Pokemon or whatever. It actually lets you put the system into sleep mode and still play music. It's crazy. Actually, I think that was in the 3DS version too. So you just close that sucker and put it in your pocket.
I knew it worked for Generations on the 3DS.
That too. It was good.
I didn't realize.
Well, now you can listen to
like that for Smash Bros. Okay, they love us. Okay, all right.
Now you can listen to your ARMS music on the go.
I gotta learn it first.
It's
but
always
yeah,
playing on the
18
stage.
tracks that they gave to us. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Almost 20.
Stage is pretty neat.
The stage.
Yeah.
Stage is confusing. It's cool. It's pretty unique. It says unique as Joker stage.
I think I like the fanfare they got. I think it's more visually pleasing than the Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah. It would be nice if the Pokemon Stadium like changed day and night. Because some of the stages actually do that.
Yeah.
Heck, even Smashville does that.
That's true, yeah, and Smashville is one of the more widely used ones.
Yeah.
I just wish that they didn't have like, maybe if they turn like, the archways they have on the top off during hazards off, it'll be perfect.
Yeah. I didn't realize that arch was actually getting in the way because we were playing last night. Like as soon as Min came out, we played like in the training room for like about 10 minutes or so. And we joined in and played in that stage. And I thought he got me, but the actual ceiling actually protected me for a bit.
He just bounced like that. I was not expecting that. I was
I was
damn,
expecting
it's still there.
to be gone.
Yeah, the stage is good.
Trampoline feature, that's pretty interesting. Apparently, it actually hurts the opponent if they're like in range of the initial boost that they're given. You have a total of 3: the middle platform, and then the 2 ones on the end of the stages.
Works kind of like those Donkey Kong barrels
Pretty
from
much,
Congo
yeah.
Jungle.
Yeah, it only activates when it's charged, and then you jump, and you get that boost.
Yeah, I'd say it's a solid stage. I'm happy with it. It's like
not
the King of
bad.
Fighters stage. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It's like it could be like risk reward, I guess, but it's not like overpowered. Like, oh, I got this now, like how like Final Fantasy stage was.
I'd say next
I got
time we do like
clouds.
free for alls, that's probably gonna be one of my go-to stages
Oh, definitely.
because
When
of
we
how
have the
big it
other,
is.
we bring the boys out. We play that stage.
8-player, oh geez, 8-player Min. Just imagine.
Can you not? Can you not, please?
Well, Min wasn't the only one. We got, as usual, a Mii Fighter pack with
Mhm.
Mii Fighter skins. We got Callie and Mary from Splatoon, Heihachi, which was kind of surprising, from Tekken, and Ninjara, kind of to ease
Tease.
the sour spot. Yeah, for those Ninjara fans. And Vault Boy from, according to Nintendo, not Fallout, but from Vault Boy.
What is it? What is that? What does
I don't
Vault Boy have a secret game that we didn't know?
Apparently, they did the same
Explain,
thing for
Nintendo. Explain yourself.
Didn't they do the
You know-
same thing for Assassin's Creed?
Oh yeah, they did. They put him in there.
Altair?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Yeah, oh, you know Sakurai's be playing these games. Have you seen his room in the trailer? He had all the systems. You know he's playing all these games.
Like every single one.
There is no excuse he doesn't know any of these characters.
It was probably like a request from Bethesda to call them Vault Boy, because I can't imagine why they wouldn't want the name Smash Ultimate X Fallout. I don't know why they wouldn't want that. Seems kind of weird.
All right. I mean, like, we got Snake. I mean, he does more damage to what Fallout does. If I'm being
Honestly.
honest.
He's more violent, yeah.
Exactly.
Bayonetta,
Freaking
too.
Vault Boy.
But either way, you know, Vault Boy, Fallout Boy, whatever it is, there's 75 cents. Min $6 if you want to get the Fighter's Pass. It's 30, and you also get like a little Mii costume as a bonus.
I recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, well, so far we don't know if it's worth the $30 for everyone.
Oh, never mind. I didn't get the Fire Pass. I'm talking about purchasing Min.
Oh,
Excuse
yeah.
me.
Okay, well,
You
Min,
can tell
yeah,
them that.
Min, I'd say it's probably worth the $6 if you are if you like unique characters. As far as the Fighters Pass goes, we've yet to see.
Yeah.
I always get all the DLC regardless because I like to practice with and against the characters for matchup purposes, so that I always get the pass. But if you're someone who doesn't always get every character, I'd say maybe just wait a little bit because there's like 6 of these things coming out. Yes.
Oh, I was just agreeing that I'm one of those people.
Oh.
I mean, I got every DLC except for Banjo.
I'd
I
say
like Banjo.
Banjo's pretty fun. Like competitively, he can get kind of annoying to play against and play with because he's so reliant on the grenade. But I'd say as like a casual character, Banjo's perfectly fine. He's fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was our review for the Min DLC Fighter Pack Challenger Pack 6 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch. Also, this podcast is a proud member of the Tech Podcast Network. To find our podcast and many other great tech shows, just go to thetechpodcastnetwork.com. And the show is produced by Savoia Studios and is available on the Savoia Media Network. To find all the shows produced by Savoia Studios, just go to savoiamedia.com. All right. Also, you might want to go check out our YouTube channel because we went back to Let's Playing. We got some Uncharted episodes, got a Guts and Glory episode, and we got a whole series of Outlast in the works. I think episode 1. Yeah, it's slowly developing into one of my favorite series we've done. I know we're not the biggest horror guys, but this game is
We're
making
kind of used
some.
to it now.
Yeah,
We've been playing it for like technically 4 hours altogether.
really? It's only been
Like
4
that.
hours.
Maybe 6. Something like that.
It feels like 2 weeks. It's crazy. We have a lot of fun playing it, and we got more episodes on the way. But yeah, just go check those out on the Cube Command YouTube channel. Just search Cube Command on YouTube. All right, I think that's all the time we have today. My name is Tommy Savoia.
And I'm Nick.
I want to thank you all for listening. This has been the Cube Command Podcast, and we will catch you all next time.